The nice weather continues and we got a busy day today. We're going to start by moving the layers out of the field and into the winter house. I'm going to use the H because it turns the wagons better.
Alright, you need to move the manure spreader or the 504 to get it in there.
Okay. Yeah. You know, the only beef with old tractors I have is they didn't come with cup holders. We brought the troops out for this job.
Aha, no school.
The muscle. A free pass from school.
I like good enough here.
We just need to get it out of the way. Ow! Dropped it on my foot. It's a good thing I'm wearing Ariat. Give a boy a pile of dirt and the possibilities are endless. I guess you're ready to go. Other guys up here. Time to go in for the winter. There's one eggmobile's worth. They make a big fuss when we catch them and carry them, but about 30 seconds later they've regained their composure. Huh, guess I should put some air in that tire. Fred? Frederick Fluffington. Frederick Fluffington, welcome to your new home.
Before and it won't scare me. Would someone like the Almighty?
Oh, Spot!
He doesn't like you.
This is the famous Spot the Rooster.
He only lets me pick him up. I'm the only one who can pick him up. Hey, I picked him up before and he didn't like you. You want to move him up?
Alright, Henry, let's try this way.
There's one under here. Yeah, nasty spurs, lady.
One chicken left. Not the easiest one. Bringing in reinforcements.
Yeah! The last chicken. Very troublesome.
Once they spread out into the top house and then go into the 2 outdoor runs, it'll be a lot less crowded.
Yeah. I'm going to put the bulbs in the anteroom.
Oh, this will come out.
Oh, it will?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I'm going to open this up quite a ways. I'm going to do some work in the top house now. Take down all these roofs because we're going to fill this full of nesting boxes.
I want a giant Coke for 5 guys.
Yeah. We'll be sneezing black tonight. This is a crappy job. I couldn't resist. Here's all the nesting boxes we moved from the eggmobile. There's 27 holes in here. And it should be okay for the short term. I got a metal one that I'm going to fix up and put in later on. It'll give them more space. Dun da da da! First one in. Welcome home, ladies. The 3-in-1. 1, 3. That's it for moving the chickens in. For today anyway, I got to build the roost and all that. All I got left to do is to move the eggmobile and park it for the winter. Firewood's got a million different uses on the farm. I think it's time for lunch. This afternoon, Hillary and I are going to start repairing the barn, and this post here needs to be replaced. It's all rotted out. You can tell by the sound of it. There's nothing left in the mill, and actually the bottom of it shifted out when I was loading manure out of here. Yesterday we just set this temporary post in here, and what we're going to do is, it's sagged as well from the rotting of the post to the bottom. We're going to put this temporary post in place, plumb it, and then jack on the bottom of it to get the barn top level again. I'm going to replace these 2 beams that go across. I got new 2x12s for that. And then after we get it jacked up, I can remove that post that's in there and put in a new post that we got. We're going to have to dig a hole and all that. So it's kind of a big job. It's a lot of screwing around, but we're going to start it today. I'm sure we won't finish it today. I love it when screws come with a bit. We're going to use these structural screws to put everything together.
Those are big screws. Holy moly.
Yes, they are. I got a second ladder because we got to put screws in the other side before we start jacking it up. I could go through the trouble of running a string to level everything up, but I think we're just going to jack it up and eyeball it. It's hard to see on the camera, but you can really see the dip in the roof. So we'll just jack it up till it looks straight by eye. It's not rocket science. We'll just jack both jacks evenly and then slide pieces of wood underneath the post when we get up far enough. Start to lift off. There isn't a lot of weight on this. It's just the roof, and the roof is aluminum plus some framing. Probably the heaviest thing is that post. It's straightening up. It's got to go up at least another 1.5 inches, another layer of blocking. We'll jack it up enough to put one more layer of block underneath it. That should be good. That looks darn good. We got a nice straight line now. So the next job is to sister a 2x12 on the back side here, so the gap is supported when we take out the old post, because the board's spliced together there. We're old, so we got to take breaks. Hey, did you hear about the first restaurant to open on the moon?
No.
Great food, but no atmosphere. Where does a waitress with only one leg work?
Where?
IHOP. Set it right through the fence there. So that's going to go up where that joint is, where the column is, and transfer the load from that beam over onto this new post. Come past that joint. Getting it up there is the trick. Where should you go in a room if you're feeling cold?
Where?
The corner. They're usually 90 degrees. What gets wetter the more that it dries?
What?
A towel. Got to think about that one.
It's all rotten.
Yes, it is. Well, there's not much holding that on. You know why you never see elephants hiding up in trees?
Why?
Because they're really good at it.
Oh, you terrible.
Dad jokes. Got a squirrel's nest in the top of it.
Oh yeah, that's all right.
Gray Larson, log rolling champion of New York.
Oh, I've never.
Center of this all rotted out. All the way up and down as far as I can see. Ugh. Well, I gotta clean up my toys and do afternoon chores. I think that's it for this today. It's all my back can handle. Lots more to do. Next step is to dig out the hole where the old post was and see if we can pull out, see if there's solid post down past where the sort of rot zone is. Pull that out and we'll have instant hole. If not, I'm gonna be shoveling for a while. Then we can cut away the top of it up there and tilt the new post right up in, and then go about replacing these 2x12s and take that temporary off, replace the other two. These pigs are trained really well for the trailer for butcher next week, and I'll show you. Yes, guys, you're right in waiting for it, aren't you? There you go. In they come. That's the way to load pigs for butcher. Otherwise, if they don't want to go in the trailer, you ain't getting them in there. We're done with work for the day and Hillary's making dinner. I just wanted to take you out here to show you the sunset. We've had such a great string of sunsets because the sky's just so clear. Uncommon weather for November and great to get work done. Boy, I know I got some work done today. My muscles are sore. And that's such a great feeling. I never had that when I was an architect, or very rarely. That feeling you accomplish something just because your body's telling you you accomplished something. But there's always more work to do tomorrow. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. What do you get from a pampered cow?
What?
Spoiled milk.